Your programmers are from Pakistan, and it just happened. It just did not, you
Yeah.
did not try intentionally, but it just happened. What will happen is that in the coming years, you have to understand that internet got really cheap in Pakistan. Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, they are all English-speaking countries. Pakistan's English is better accent than Bangladesh accent. In India, you have multiple countries within India. It's not one country. In Pakistan, it's like smaller, so it's more precise, more concise English. You have to also remember, Pakistan was a very liberal country. India was not. We have never had problem. We in Pakistan has TV since 1960 something, and India did not. So I grew up watching English content. Right, my English is the way it is because of CNN, like not because I went to a great school.
Right.
Because we watched CNN. When I was 14, when I was 16, I was working with computers, and I was repairing computers, and all I was doing, I turned on TV while I was working, like you turn on music.
Right.
In our country, we don't have music on the most people don't hear music, so I had CNN going on. So a lot of people grow up like that, watching a lot of English content. I used to watch English movies all the time, in English, not dubbed movies. So the benefit of the country of Pakistan, one, is it's an English-speaking country. People who cannot even speak properly or they can't listen correctly. Second, they can write correctly. The grammar might not be correct, the spelling might not be correct, but they're actually making up sentences which make sense.
Right.
Third, internet is extremely cheap in Pakistan, and laptops are extremely cheap. In India, used computers are not allowed to bring. Bangladesh, used computers are not allowed to bring. In Pakistan, we made sure for the last 20 years, used computers were allowed. We don't have a tax in Pakistan on computing any device on computers. No sales tax, nothing, no tax. So what happened is that there's a huge breed of people which come arise instantly. It's not instantly. It's like a tree growing for the last 20 years. You will start fruiting very soon, and you will see all these people working online, and millions and millions of people will be coming online. This is nothing what you see right now. It's just going to be. I'm sort of scared to even think what will happen when you have millions of people working online all of a sudden everywhere. Every African countries, Africa. The problem in Africa is that internet is expensive because the fiber is expensive. It's not there yet. But Pakistan, as I said, 4G connection starts at $2 a month.
That's cheap.
$5 a month for DSL connection. That's really cheap, and it's everywhere in the country. It's like you don't get a newspaper, you don't get a TV, but you get internet. So what is going to happen is it's sweeping. It's going to change radically. So Facebook is growing 100% a year in Pakistan, right? So you have 20 million users today. Next year, 40 million. Next year, 80 million. Next year, 160 million. Can you imagine these people who have never been online?
What about the government? How do they treat
no tax whatsoever.
the people like us that have business?
They encourage you. They want you to do more. I mean, there's no other industry which is coming. There is no way to put more factories in Pakistan because electricity is a problem.
Some of the problems that we have with our developers, one of my developers works with YouTube APIs, and Pakistan is blocking.
Right now, it's blocked. It's a problem, small problem. But we are hoping that you can create a lobby around.